Alright guys, in today's video I actually had another one. I'm thinking about not showing the video because it's kind of a conundrum and I didn't really come to a result. I decided I'm going to watch it. I'll tell you what, why don't we show that one instead. I'll show you what I was thinking, what I was testing for. The weird thing I found with this condenser fan motor, yeah, I'll show you that one and I'll explain what I decided to do at the end. Here we go. All right. This appears to be properly labeled. At least I hope so. These things can be so hard to get off. I don't ever push them on all the way, just halfway. Talking about those covers. They're hard to get off. Sometimes you have to cut them. I checked the drain upstairs and everything was fine. She just said sometimes it's cooling and sometimes it's not. Come on. Head pressure seems a little bit low, but may not be a problem. Low subcooling, superheat's a little bit low. I'm a little worried about those pressures being close together. It is 70 degrees up there and that suction seems just a little bit high. I'm pulling this out because I want to get an amp draw on the compressor, which is this wire right here. .2 amps. RLA on that compressor is 9. So that's about half of, a little more than half of what the RLA is. Y'all see now I've got low superheat and low subcooling. Filter was clean. I got a TXB up top. And a variable speed motor that ramps up over time. I'm gonna watch this for just a second. That's an easy $100. Okay, my superheat has started to go up a little bit. I think that fan is starting to ramp up. My suction pressure is also going up, just ever so slightly. I still have a low subcooling and a low superheat. Superheat is slowly rising. I'm watching the superheat even though I know I have a TXV, because I'm afraid the superheat is stuck open and I'm flooding back. But as you see, I have a little bit of superheat, so I'm not flooding back. I'm just really close to it. So monitoring this out here to see if my compressor is doing okay. And I'm also monitoring the superheat to see if that TXV is doing okay. I'm going to do a quick test just to, I think I'm okay out here, but I'm going to do a pump down real quick and see how it does. I think it's going to be fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just trying to eliminate stuff out here. There's two different things that could cause pressures to be close together. And if it pumps down well, that kind of eliminates both of those. Ooh, it sure seems mighty slow. I'm not sure it's going to make it. ankle's hurting me. Yes, it's taking a long time, and you'll see this liquid line here is turning into ice. As y'all see, it's having a really hard time pumping down. It should have been pumped down by now. I'm still at 30 psi. My suction is at 30.3, 30.2. I'm just that's going down way too slow. It's going down though, just very slowly. All right, I'm gonna release that. All right, to me that's a failed pump down test. Alright, so now we need to focus on the two causes out here that can make that happen. One is going to be the reversing valve, the other is going to be the compressor. Both of them can cause it not to pump down like that. Alright, right now we're trying to check for normal pressures in heat. So I just separated the orange thermostat wire from its connection. This energizes. I'm also listening to the shift. It sounded like we had a strong shift. This energizes to bring on the cool, so disconnecting it turns it on in heat. All right, both sides right now are reading about 220. I got another test that I'm going to try to do with it here in just a second. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect this wire right here. That's gonna turn off the condenser fan motor, and we're gonna watch head pressure. It should be able to produce a high head pressure. All right, how is that still running? Oh, that's not supposed to be happening. It speeds up when I put power to it. It's supposed to stop. Oh, that's wired correctly. All right, let's just look at it with it going slow. I can't. Y'all see that? I'm not producing high head pressure, and we know it's not running up to speed. That makes me think it's a compressor. It's still running though. What I gotta do to stop this thing? That motor should not be running. I mean, that's kind of. And watch this. I'm gonna. If y'all hear that, it speeds up when I do that. That thing's supposed to be slowly coming to a stop. So I'm discovering another problem here. And as you see, I'm not getting a high head pressure. Man, what do I have to do to get that motor to stop? I got a little spark. We're watching head pressure. I should be able to get up over 400. I'm feeling the temperature here. Looks like we're headed over 400. look at there. Now my condenser fan motor is not turning like it was supposed to. Let's see if it'll come on now. It's still running at a lower speed. I'm not quite understanding that. All right, on that one, I kind of got the feeling there, because the pump down test was not necessarily conclusive for me, because it's such a long line set that's on the 3rd floor and that condenser's on the ground. It probably can't pump down everything, but at the same time, I thought it should have done better than it did. There were lots of things there. I felt like I was hunting for something that may not actually be there. So I decided to back off of it for a minute. And I would really like to see that system work under a load, like when it's hot outside. So planning to come back. Today is just an overcast day. I don't think it has gotten above like 70 degrees all day long. So I'm probably going to go back to that one. I didn't make any decisions about it, and we're going to revisit that one. Feel free to comment what you think about it, or if I'm overthinking the thing or whatever. Feel free to comment, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I hope you enjoyed.